This one video right here might be the most powerful video you'll ever see on how to get customers in your barbershop. When you setting your clippers, you're looking for that sweet spot. Now, if you set it too close, they'll cut you. And if you set it too far back, they won't cut nothing. If that gap ain't right, the whole thing off. We talking about closing the gap from where you at now and where you want to be. Now that's the real adjustment. If you ain't where you want to be, then it ain't your clippers, it's you. Introducing the 3 levels of lead generation. Level 1, level 2, and level 3, which essentially represent the in the beginning barber, the boss barber, and the mastery barber. And they all ride on word of mouth. Level 1, boots on the ground. I don't know if they told you or not, but you're gonna have to put in some work. Word of mouth starts in the streets, in the hearts and the minds of all your potential customers. Now, if you're giving that value like you supposed to, word of mouth will bring your customers to you. I had just got my website up and running on Google, but my calendar wasn't syncing to my phone yet. Now, that being said, I had this kid. He was about 1 year old when I first started cutting his hair. But at this time, he was at high school. So one of his high school teachers was looking for a barber to cut her husband and her son hair. Now, I don't know why, but out of all the kids in the school, she chose to ask him. I don't know if it's because he a good kid, or he make good grades, or that fade was extra crispy with that icing on top. She wound up booking on my site. But here's the thing, she booked on Sunday, and the barbershop closed on Sunday. Now it's Sunday. I get a call from a customer standing outside of my shop, and we closed. I sucked it up. I apologized for the inconvenience, gave her the right booking site, told them the next cut was on the house. I honored my mistake. Now that one move turned into 2 loyal customers, and they've been platinum members of my shop for about 3 years now. And on top of that, I sold them their first house. I think you know what I mean when I talk about word of mouth. Let's talk more about this boots on the ground. Giving a few of your loyal customers a branded t-shirt, joggers, or hoodie won't hurt. They're walking billboards. So you're gonna have to walk too. So what's the strategy? I normally say go 2 to 5 miles around your location. Whatever shop you work at, you go 2 to 5 miles around it. Daycares, schools, apartment complexes, hospitals, everything in 2 to 5 mile radius, restaurants, houses, everything. And bring your cards, flyers, and confidence with you. Now, who we gonna approach and what we gonna offer them? Now, this solely based on where you at and where you wanna be. Now, if you like the nightlife people, you target the clubs in your area. You want the professional clientele, you target the hospitals in your area. A formula that's always worked for me is targeting men that already have a haircut and women with children that don't have a haircut. It works. The science behind it is that men that already have a haircut, they already value getting a haircut. The women with children that don't have a haircut, they look at you like you solving a problem. Now that's boots on the ground. Now once you finally get a few customers and clients and get some motion, it's time to build some connection. You should be building connection with your clients. Come on, boss barber. Level 2, social media. Now this was a stickler for me even at one point, because as an old barber, I was reluctant to get on social media. Who cares if you don't like social media? That's where the people at. Now you can pick up clients on social media, but social media is your digital brochure. People come to see who you are, what you play in the background, what you say, how you act. They want to see who you are before they even reach out. When I first decided that I was gonna become a barber consultant,
I made a few videos on Instagram.
a dude reached out in my DMs and he wanted to find out more. And why not? At this point, I was giving away on the house consulting. When he talked to me, he was like, hey, I go to school and I can't find no clients and stuff like that. So my first thought was kind of like, man, you go to school, you around all these people and you can't talk to nobody? But I listened to him. He was telling me about how these people don't want to pay this certain amount of price and, you know, things like that. After he got through with his conclusion and how he felt about it, and I asked him, I say, what do you go to school for? The dude was like, in love with animals. Like he really loved pets, because when we started talking about him going to school, he started just telling me about things that he liked about dogs and cats and all of the animals, you know. So I was being the best I could be by helping him out. What I told him was, I say, since you're unable to get the people and they don't want to pay, people that love their pets like you need to come in contact with you. If you mix grooming animals with your barber skills, then you can turn it into another profession. That's how you find your gift. Now, I don't even know if he took my advice, but the lesson stuck out. When you get real specific about what you want to do, you ain't got to find your clients, they'll find you. You got to post like you want to be portrayed. See, remember I told you, social media is your digital brochure. People watching. We building connections, right? Like a post, comment on a post, share a post. If somebody say, bro, that cut fire, you come here back. Appreciate it, G. Before we get off social media, let me just say this. You don't have to have a large social media following to take care of your family in this barber game. Level 3, internet presence. Now this is different than just scrolling by and seeing what you got on social media. They actually looking for you. They online searching up you. Your website shows the people that's already looking for you all the things that you offer. All right, I have a barbershop right down the road from George Bush Intercontinental Airport, and a guy was flying in, and he told me he Googled barbershops near me. And when he Googled barbershops near me, I popped up. So when he called me, he wanted to make sure that he can get in. You know, I'm appointment only. I charge $80 for a haircut and beard. And he asked me, how much is a haircut and beard? And I told him it was $80. And he said, I'll pay $100 if you can get me in. I got a speaking engagement to go to. So I was like, come on. I had another hour before my next client came, so I went on and stuck him in. He seen my online presence, but the experience when he got here, he told me when he seen the mirror, no, I'm not giving you $100. I'm gonna give you $150. The vibe, the experience that you give your customers when they come in, gotta be better than the online presence say. I think you can see how crucial a website is. So let's talk about a little advertising and marketing. If you've been working these levels, at this point, it's hard to keep up with all the clients you got. So you should have a booking system and a way to capture all of your data. Your booking system is essentially people booking with you, and when they book with you, how do you capture their data? Do you get email addresses? Do you get phone numbers? So you can retarget. Talk to them later about certain offers that you have. Maybe you're running a Black Friday at your barbershop. That's advertising. And as for marketing, you just keep on being that barber that everybody love, like, and trust. So clean up your Google page, man. Make sure your hours correct. Make sure you have a book now button or learn more or something like that on your page. You want to really boost your leads? Spend some money with Google. Ain't no more excuses. I done gave you the 3 levels of lead generation. This is strictly off the block, man. I'm talking about the block system. BLOCC. Now, the L stands for lead generate. We do everything inside of the parentheses first. The L, the O, and the C is in the parentheses. We start with lead generate. Next in the series, we go to offering solutions. Y'all come back now, you hear?